Sorry, I am here, and so are you. And we are here with a GosuLeague game, the second match between NEXT.kz and Darer in Game 2 of this GosuLeague Season 2. We have NEXT.kz this time on the Radiant side, while Darer is on the Darer side. And we are going to see if NEXT.kz is going to be able to win this one, as they were not able to take the first game. And we're going to see if they are going to try to change their tactic up a little bit, maybe, as well, Darer is going to, of course, try to make sure that that tactic is not going to work either. With the first ban out, Broodmother from NEXT.kz. It might be because the first game, Darer did play the Broodmother and God was playing that, and he was just continuously able to push. He did get picked off a couple of times at the start, but as soon as he got his Ring of Health, he was able to stay on Ring of Health. Sorry, Soul Ring. He was able to stay on the lane the whole time and just continuing to push over and over again, and it was just a really annoying force for NEXT.kz to deal with. As well, they kind of had to choose. Did they want to kill off the Viper who was farming, or did they want to kill off the Broodmother who was farming? And they ended up not being able to kill off either, I guess. As Viper was able to stay alive, because the time they did try to kill off the Viper, they did not have the whole team with them, and that was kind of painful. And well, let's talk about this game instead, because that was the previous game. This game, we're gonna see a Leshrac ban, a Nature's Prophet ban, a Lycan, Brew, Master, and a Darkseer ban out, as Invoker is gonna be the first pickup for NEXT.kz, and Dare is gonna reply to that with what? What do we still have in? With Chen. Was played in the first game as well, and playing very, very effectively. Shadow Demon is gonna be picked up as well, so we will see them being fairly aggressive here. Shadow Demon being a hero that can set up ganks for anything. Of course, he can save his own heroes as well. Enchantress being picked up instantly by NEXT.kz as a counter towards the Chen, and also gives NEXT.kz a possibility to start pushing down towers fairly early, even earlier than the Chen is, because Chen needs a couple levels before he's able to get more than one creep, while Enchantress can just pick up those creeps straight away, and will be able to push a lot earlier than the Chen is. Windrunner being picked up by NEXT.kz, making sure that they have a solid solo lane next to their jungle hero, as that is what you have to do. We'll probably see Darer picking up a solo hero as well, just to be able to deal with that one, unless they want to go for something that goes with the Shadow Demon instantly, out of fear that it might get banned out later. But what could that be in that case? I don't know. Do you know? No, because we just have to wait until they pick it up.
10 seconds remaining.
Sorry, I just saw someone saying, "How does she know I'm here?" Yeah, I have a minute delay on my stream, so I just saw that and it made me smile. It was in caps. Apparently I noticed caps. Don't let that be an invitation for you to use caps, thank you, as it will make the mods unhappy. So yeah, okay, pick up for Darer. They're taking into the bonus time, and they're gonna go for the Night Stalker. It's not necessarily someone that can go with, well, of course everybody can go with the Shadow Demon, but it's not necessarily a hero that needs a Shadow Demon to be able to stay alive, so they could use it as a solo laning as well, depending on what other heroes they're gonna pick up. They're really not giving anything away to NEXT.kz right now, apart from having the Chen in the jungle, of course. And we see a Queen of Pain being banned out by NEXT.kz, just making sure that they ban out some solid solo lane heroes, just in case Darer still wants to go for one of those. They probably do. They need one, actually. And we see Beastmaster being banned out as well, as that is, of course, a solo laning hero for them as well. So 2 solo laners banned out. Darer is banning out some supports in the role of a Venomancer. And let's see what other one they're going to be banning out. They could ban out some team fights, maybe a Tyrant once again, even, or I'm saying once again, it did not get banned out in the previous game as it got picked up. As it's still in the game, got picked up by NEXT.kz, who wanted to take those team fights. Doesn't look like they want to pick up that though. There were 2 hard carries, 2 hard supports being banned out, and I see my sister trying to call me. Is it my sister actually? No, it's not my sister. I can't answer that though. I'm sorry, I will call her back after this game. And we have got here, sorry, distracted. The Enigma solid solo lane being picked up by Darer instead. 2 supports banned out by Darer, and yeah, Crystal Main getting picked up. Okay, let's see what NEXT.kz is gonna be going for next. The reason I said my sister is sometimes she calls me if I forget something on the stream, or if my overlay is not changed yet, or if my stream is lagging terribly and I have to disconnect my housemate or something like that. I have to say that really slow, really low, because maybe she's hearing me because the window is open. Anyway, we have a Lone Druid being picked up by NEXT.kz, another solo lane for him, as I am wondering which lane will be for Crystal Main. We have a Tinker pick up by Darer, another solo lane for them, and that is going to be a very tricky one to deal with for NEXT.kz, as NEXT.kz, they're kind of building on their Lone Druid to do good. and he is able to push a lot as well as he gets a lot of farm up. He will be able to do a lot, but it's kind of, they kind of both go for the same kind of tactic. They don't really have a hard carry. They have some heroes that can be aggressive early lane, early game, even though Darer has a bit more of that with the Night Stalker in there. But Invoker can do the same thing. It's gonna be really interesting to see who's gonna be pulling this off, and a lot of that will depend on how they lane it. They will try to go for lanes that are not expected, so that they can take the enemy off their well, make them think twice about how if they're gonna switch up their lanes or something like that, or maybe force them to switch up their lanes. It's gonna be really interesting to see, and I'm gonna switch overlays so that my sister doesn't really call me for overlays if it actually goes. Yeah, there it goes. And yeah, let's see who is playing what for Dare. We have sorry. We have Goblin playing the Chen. We have Mag on the Enigma. God is gonna be playing the Tinker. We have Phonic playing the Shadow Demon. Artstyle is gonna be playing the Night Stalker. And that is everybody for Dare, as they have again the Badger as a courier. Look at it, looks cool. That's kind of look cool. We're gonna rotate to NEXT.kz. NEXT.kz were able to take the first blood previous game with roaming around in the Radiant jungle, and they're gonna try to see if they can do the same thing with the Dire jungle this time. As we see Lucky on the Enchantress, we're gonna see Mattis on the Windrunner, so indicating that Windrunner is gonna try to take a lot of farm and gonna try to maybe even be on the safe lane. I don't really expect that, but it could be. It could definitely be. As I'm getting called again.
30 seconds to battle.
Okay, I'm gonna probably have to call back after this game. Can't do anything right now though. Shame on me. Shame on me. As we see Equal on Invoker, we see Reeves playing that Lone Druid, and we see Stalcat on the Crystal Maiden, and I think that was everybody. Sorry for the distraction there. I don't normally get calls, so this is quite unusual to see. Game has started. We'll see Artstyle on the top lane, gonna be fighting versus Mantis by the looks of it. Lucky is... Well, I wonder if he's gonna go into the Darer jungle. Crystal Maiden's gonna help out Lucky, that seems to be sure. Places up a ward there already, as Reeves is gonna be on the bottom lane, facing up against Mag, who will try to push the lane into his direction. But with the bear, he might be having a hard time. The bear can pull the lane past the creeps, past the tower, and we'll still get some farm that way. As the mid lane will go to Sheever's Equal here, where they will have a Shadow Demon helping out. Where is he gonna go? Is he gonna jungle? Actually, he could. Shadow Demons are able to jungle, but he's expecting disruption first. Gonna be placing a ward, and it looks like these two are gonna be fairly aggressive with the Centaur that they have up right now. And that might actually be a first blood if they can do this. They're aiming for it actually, or maybe they're just trying to get some farm here. They're getting spotted out though. Our stuff will make sure that he's very careful. There's a ward up there already, very aggressively, and Windrunner will try to maybe. No, she's not pushing the lane. This will not be resulting in a first blood yet, unless he's unless Artstyle is being very uncareful. But it looks like he's not. Phonic is going to be there too to help out, as well as Chen, as this is just looking to be like a bit of a standoff, kind of expecting, okay, NEXT.kz, what are you going to do there? What are you going to do? Are we going to be able to do anything with that tornado? Is going to be really annoying for us, so he'll get forced back by that one, as the lane gets pulled by the creeps. It's just a one stack though, so it will push the lane out afterwards. We have Reeves gonna be on the bottom lane. Yeah, he'll be fine though. He'll force Enigma back. Gonna try to take some Eidolons. Yeah, actually he does. Gonna try to take some Eidolons gold, as that is something that you can do with an Enigma. I mean, if you're facing an Enigma, he's gonna make Eidolons because he wants to deny creep to you. But as an Enigma, you have to make sure that those creeps those Eidolons will not be picked off, because that is extra gold and experience in favor of Reeves. And actually 3 Eidolons is more than the 1 creep that it gets denied. We have something going on in the top lane. Mats is going to be able to win run out of this one, as we have Stalka taking a void, but he's still got a lot of HP and will probably be able to stay alive, or will he? Yeah, there goes Mats back. Frostbite. Artstyle in a lot of trouble. Will there be a 4 power shot? The first blood is actually not going to be Artstyle, but Artstyle is still going to go down to the Crystal Main. First blood was the Enchantress going down to the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, who is very low, is going to go down here as well. Put himself on the disruption to delay that from happening. Mats is on the way out. It's going to have to run really fast, but will be able to do so, as Shadow Demon does not want to face that. And that is 2 for 1 in favor of Dare, who also were able to pick up the first blood, but still Artstyle getting picked up is something that is really not fun to deal with. And we're gonna see what the middle lane is farming. As I'm still getting distracted by reasons why someone would call me. Sorry for that one. 6-4-0 on the Invoker, as we have got G who's on his way towards Rune, which is there. 15-4-6 for him, so he's getting the better of this lane for sure. As well, we do have Equal going for that Exhort build. Picked up a cold snap first though, just to be able to harass a bit more. As we have Lucky gonna be on his way out, getting chased by the Shadow Demon. So they know he's here, can't really surprise anybody. As Night Stalker thought he might be doing something, gets the disruption off on Enchantress. Will be able to do so though. He's here by himself. There's the Rockets because Tinker with the haste rune popped, and that actually might be the end of Enchantress. Lucky going down on that Enchantress and a haste rune being put to good use. As well, actually Arstyle leaving his lane for that as well, getting some extra experience. I don't think he was there for the kill actually though. Crystal Maiden was not able to do anything there. Didn't want to get close. Very not surprising. It's haste ruining Tinker is not really fun to deal with. He did go for his heatseeker mill percentage lasers. Normally you see at least one stack of March of the Machines being picked up just to be able to harass, because you don't really see what level March of the Machines is when you put it up. And yeah, Equal will not want to get close into that one. So well, it's at least a build I don't see very often. But then again, it's still God will probably know what he's doing. Definitely. Yeah, he can be a lot more aggressive with taking kills this way, and I guess March of the Machines is more of a defensive skill at level 1 rather than anything else. And if you're gonna be confident about being able to take the lane, you don't need to be defensive. Rune is gonna be denied. Cold snap up on G. Lands a laser. Will there be rockets? No mana for rockets though, but Equal doesn't know that yet, and he's backing off. Doesn't want to risk that one. Stalker Mantis trying to get some experience from the creeps here. We'll be able to get it. Actually, last hit goes to Phonic. That's a good one for them. If you get the last hits for the neutrals, only the person that gets the last hit gets the experience. At least you know, the person on the other team doesn't get it. So if you're trying to pick that up, that would be some welcome experience for the Crystal Maiden and Mantis. But Shadow Demon actually taking the gold there, and the experience in that case. Yes, we have Artstyle on 7-4-0. He's not able to do a lot here, really. He's facing a semi-trial lane, or was facing a semi-trial lane, and now is facing a Crystal Maiden with the Windrunner. It's just not a lane where you can be really aggressive on. 21 for 10 up on the Windrunner in the meantime, so definitely Artstyle not getting a lot. He did die once, did get an assist on one as well. So we see a dive on Mag, who's going to be able to get away from that one, getting harassed by Reeves. And yeah. He's pops himself, so he will be fine. Got the soul ring in his bags as well, in his stack, so we'll have that shortly. Take a quick look at the gold graph, still around 0. Smoke up for Darer as they want to go for something. Want to go for that Windrunner, because Windrunner has been farming too safely here, and they want to stop that. And Windrunner is one of those heroes that could get away if with a gank, but then again a disruption will be there. And there's the disruption, there's the soul catcher. There's going to be a stun from the Centaur as well, and that's going to be a void. That's going to be a kill. Chen taking the last hit there. And at the same time, Enchantress going down, Lone Druid taking the kill, but only after that Tinker got the Tinker got the Enchantress. Wow, Lone Druid getting the Enigma, I'm sorry. Distracted G getting a Frostbite, Sunstrike there, down, that G going down for the first time, Invoker taking the kill, and NEXT.kz able to take someone back that was overextending. And they did of course take down the Enigma there as well, that is something, but then again. Maybe when you're older, does he really say that as a knight? It's kind of funny. In the meantime, Tower on the top lane going down as well. Disruptions on disruption and a soul catcher. Wow, that is a lot of burst damage with that soul catcher on level 3. A test of faith together with a void got the Enchantress down in no time. Power shot. Killing off some creeps doesn't do anything though, at least not for the tower anymore. Tower went down, Shadow Demon taking the kill for that one, and that is there taking their advantage back with the tower gold, as we will see the gold graph dropping in favor of Darer right now, as Crystal Maiden actually looking for something, looking to try maybe catch out Mag, because he has been able to be caught out a lot lately. Got killed off once, got very low earlier. They might actually want to push the tower. Nah. Not sure. Illusion rune for Equal. So you're gonna scout out with his illusions, good thing to do. Tinker still going for his missiles. Is actually not got that much farm. I got 2 kills. Got his boots up, but not really a lot for his recipe for his boots of travel actually. As I was expecting him to have more. It's still only 7 minutes in the game though, so maybe he's not doing that bad. Just that it feels it has been longer. And there goes the creeps. The Enchantress is probably going to try to push with these two creeps, as that is a possibility with the Enchantress. They will have a surprise though, because Artstyle's here too and it's nighttime, and Shadow Demon as well as Chen here, so they're probably going to expect a push here, or they want to counter push. They want to just kill off the lone druid and kill off the tower. They are able to do that. Smoke still on. Bear, who cares about Bear, is not getting rid of the smoke. They have to be very careful about the line of vision right now. They will be spotted. There they are. Reeves backing out instantly. Doesn't want to be near the tower anymore. But is it too late? And no, he is back early enough. Shadow Demon puts himself on the disruption, creating some illusions to distract the tower. They're killing off the creep wave, and they will be able to push this tower out afterwards. They won't probably get any kills though, unless NEXT.kz really wants to go in for this one. They have got 3 heroes here. Lucky, Reeves and Stalkat all here, but they would be versus 4 heroes off the Darer. And if they really want to do that at nighttime with a night stalk up on the opponent team, I'm not sure. Soulcatcher on one of the Enchantress creeps will get picked up by Artstyle. Chen turning one of the creeps. Look nice. Yeah, that's what you can do. You can of course steal each other's creeps, and they get stolen back and forth twice, so that's kind of funny. And they still want to push this tower. They're gonna have a lot of end push to deal with though. Stalker positioning very offensive. Gonna land a frostbite as soon as the creeps push in. Doesn't look like they might not actually get this tower. Maybe they'll try to get off a black hole. Lucky out of position. Soulcatcher there takes a point, and that's gonna be the last hit. A lot of damage. Shackle ledges Artstyle to a creep though. Disruption going off on Windrunner at the same time. He's gonna try to get away from this one. Lands a test of faith. Gets a frostbite so he can't chase it anymore. Still wants to do it. Extra fast. Hands of God helping him out. Man's on the run. In the meantime, Lone Druid killing off the Chen as a nice shackle ledges. And Artstyle, I don't think you should dive this, or should you? Nah, you shouldn't. Still wants to land one void. Will it be enough though? Lands one void is not enough, and he can't go near the tower anymore. Gets a power shot in the face and goes down. And so wow, Windrunner still being alive up on 36 HP. Nice job there for Mantis, as well they were able to take 2 heroes for 1 there. Only Enchantress down, and they killed off the Chen and the Night Stalker. Night Stalker being a big kill there for them, especially if you're gonna have it up on the person that was farming most up until this time. And am I saying that correctly? Yes, Windrunner on 45 kills and 12 denies. Let's see who's behind her. Nobody above 40 actually. Invoker being close by on 39, but on the Darer side, nobody above 36. So indeed, Windrunner taking the most of all the farms. We have the gold graph still in favor of Darer, but that is also because they have a tower down and NEXT.kz does not. And they also Darer has 2 kills in favor. So actually, this is actually less gold in favor than the tower and the kills. That should make the gold difference to be, wow, good sentence. A very good sentence. Not. And Nardstalker back to farming. He does really well. Shackle does not latch. He can't really go anywhere anymore with nighttime. He knows that the rest of NEXT.kz is not letting themselves get caught out. He either has to farm or he has to kill heroes, and right now killing heroes is not really an option. Did finish his Zone of Shadows already, so he kind of probably wants to kill heroes, and it's still nighttime for a little while. Use his darkness even, but still going down, dying is not really that ideal, and then you can probably go better back to farming rather than trying to kill something that you're not sure that you're gonna get. In the meantime, Mag's continuing his farm on the bottom lane, where they did not kill the tower. That was a big loss, by the way. They used 4 heroes for that one, and they were just not able to take down the tower. And that is just a big loss. It's a loss of experience. It's a loss of gold because you leave your other lanes just unabandoned. It was only Tinker that wasn't there, I believe, because he has still been farming. He is actually now on the 45 kills, but yeah, 40, actually 46. And Chen actually now on more in the meantime. Disruption. Sunstrike gonna hit an Artstyle. No, it's not. He's backing off. Disruption was there to save his life. Lands a void upon one of his illusions. Nice one. And this tower is looking pretty squishy right now. 4 heroes of NEXT.kz, and they're deploying 4 heroes and will get this tower down most likely, as it's only Artstyle defending here, and the rest of the heroes are not close enough to defend this. But fortification is on. They might still want to defend this. TP is incoming as well. Enigma wants to land a black hole. If he gonna land a black hole here, he would have a very good one as well. He doesn't seem like he can though. Enchantress still going down. She is being picked off every time again. Shackle does not ledge on Mag. Soulcatcher on equal, and look at that damage! Shadow Demon taking the last hit. Hand of God going through. There is still want to kill more. Mantis is going to be on the run. Doesn't let himself get picked off. But Invoker does get himself picked off. As that, he just dropped so fast with that Soulcatcher up on him. It's just unbelievable. so much nuke damage coming out from there, and Mans is going to be able to TP away just fine because there wasn't anything to interrupt that. And this might be a tower in favor of there, as they do have Chen with 3 Wildkins, by the way, people. 3 Wildkins, 3 tornadoes. Seriously? Yeah, seriously. They're gonna be very annoying. Hello, Shadow Demon. That's a bit of aggressive positioning for you. Soul Catcher, disruption. They're gonna have help soon too. Lucky! Look at that damage! He's down again! Nice Sucker taking another kill. And Mag is gonna be in a lot of trouble though. Will be sent home. Will pop up a black hole, but will still go down in the meantime. Windrunner taking that kill. Chen's gonna be on his way out, as well as the rest of there. And actually Chen might not be able to get out. Takes a shackle, takes a power shot, is gonna go down. Invoker taking the last, so at least they get something back. Tower still went down though. But geez, that Soul Catcher, every time with that Enchantress, she has died 7 times right now. Out of the 10 kills that Darer has, it's 7 times unlucky. He is not lucky at all right now. He's not lucky at all. Like, oh, I feel sorry for him almost. Almost. I know the feeling, so you know. I die a lot in my games as well. Oh well. It's kind of like free gold right now for Dare's side, as Lucky really has to try to stay more back than he is. Maybe pick up a couple more bracers. He already has one. Picked up a belt of strength as well. But it's not enough to keep him alive. Not with that Soul Catcher on him every time again. In the meantime, Tinker just continuing his push, continuing his farm. Picked up his boots of travel, and actually he's gonna just continue pushing all the time, and we'll make sure that there's not gonna be any towers going down for Dare anymore either, or at least that's the plan, I would imagine, as there is the push going on in this bottom lane. It's daytime again, so ourselves back to normal farming, not farming heroes anymore. Picked up a Vitality booster, might be going for a Vanguard, not sure, just maybe for the extra HP that it gives, of course. If he lands a shackle and you are shackled, you want to be able to survive for the whole duration of that one. There's a tower going towards Enigma for the extra gold, who picked up a Ogre Club. Probably wants to go for a BKB. There's nothing on the Radiant side that can kind of interrupt the BKB unless, well, the Entangle kind of can, but if you get off a good black hole, they shouldn't have to worry about that one. I don't think it stops you from casting spells. I'm not 100% sure about that one, actually. Windrunner building towards the mechanism. Smoke up on NEXT.kz. They're gonna try to catch out G. Or at least that's what I'm expecting. No. Enchantress picking up a creep. Oh, Chen. Goblin. There's gonna be a slow, and there's gonna be Shackle that does not latch, and he's gonna try to get away from this one. He won't be able to do so though, and it's going down. Windrunner taking the last hit for that one. It wasn't really really a lucky kill or anything. Wow. Stalkat. What's this? Stalkat in a lot of trouble with the creeps here, chance creeps, and there's one creep in favor again for Enchantress as he takes it over. Stalkat taking a lot of damage from that one on his Crystal Maiden. And they will try to push this out, but here's their G. Is actually, he didn't spec his March of the Machine still, so he's not really that good of a counter pushing hero. He's really still going more aggressive. Normally, normally you can't really push in first the Tinker because he'll just land March of the Machines all the time, but no March of the Machines means no counter pushing, means no defense for the tower, as Invoker took that tower hit, and it's gonna try to defend his bottom lane where Mag was able to push down the tier 1 tower, and wants to push on the tier 2 tower as well. Did get him to half HP, but it's not enough yet to get it down, obviously. We have the gold is back at 0. Hello, gold grab, back at 0. This is a nice gold grab. Really not being that much difference so far. I mean, there's now a tower of favor for NEXT.kz, so that will make a difference. That's what they're 1 tower in favor doesn't mean that much, and 2 kills difference in favor of there. So it's really fairly even. This is the tower, by the way, that we see go down. As in just updated to 1k in favor of NEXT.kz. As like I said earlier, these two tactics are kind of the same kind of tactics. They both don't have a hard carry. They both have pushing heroes. And they both have to try to... Oh, Shackle, Latches, Sunstrike, Mag, Power Shot, and he is dead. Lone Druid taking the kill. Out of position, definitely.
Nature is not for the weak.
He gets picked off. Out of position. And there's wards here for the Radiant. There was a ward for him as well, but again, apparently that did not do enough. As we see Lucky, not again, Lucky, not so lucky again. Will he go down here? Will he try to get away from this one? Nature Return is already used, but Night Stalker still getting the kill on Lucky, on Enchantress as he goes down. And Eagle cannot push Confusion here because there's March of the Machines. That's what I said about March of the Machines. Sunstrike though might still land. It did land, but it's not going to be enough to kill off Phonic as he is running from the creep of Enchantress, who will go down soon, and earn charge, keeping him alive as well. Nice job for him. And the mechanism up on the Windrunner is complete. Let's see how far the Chen is doing. He just needs a recipe. It's only 200 gold away from that one. And Vanguard indeed being purchased up by the Night Stalker, so he's able to stay alive through the disables that the Darer has, the Radiant has for him. As we see Tinker not really buying anything else so far. And yeah, we still have Enigma trying to build up towards his BKB from my expectations. That is what this Ogre X means. More black holes from him. We have seen a black hole so far, but it was a black hole that he did out of pure desperation because he was going to go down a second later. And he wanted to buy as much time as he could. Rocket still landing, but just harassing, forcing them back, making sure that Artstyle can continue his farm here. As he got an earn charge up on himself to make sure that he stays alive. And Tinker is going to continue his push on the top lane with his Martian Machines level 1 now.
Regeneration.
For staff up on the Invoker, also picked up Phase Boots and Drums of Endurance, is a very mobile hero already, and even more now, very fast. If he would have put up his Wax, then he would be almost at max speed with everything up. And NEXT.kz still wants to go for art style. They just have to land the Shackle. They land the Shackle, power shot, Frostbite. Is there gonna be anything else? No, there he goes though. Enchantress taking a kill. Well done, Enchantress. First kill for Lucky, as he finally was able to take revenge on Artstyle, because Artstyle was the one that killed him off most. Artstyle has 3 kills, though I think the 3 kills were all unlucky so far. Malphus going up on creep from Enchantress, getting picked off, as NEXT.kz not backing off yet. Demonic Purge landing on Enchantress once again. There's the entangle up on Goblin, but he will be able to send home Goblin. Either actually Disruption was on their story, my bad. Black Hole being cast, being interrupted as well though, getting picked up, and Enchantress taking another kill for her. Goblin on the run will go down, most likely one last hit from Invoker will do the job. Shadow Demon on his way out, Shackle will not latch. And yeah, there goes the tower, most likely. Everybody of NEXT.kz is here. Rockets will be here now at 2SG as teleported to this top lane to be able to spam out rockets as fast as he can, and he does that. Look at Lucky, so low. Does he still want to go? He doesn't have his heal yet. Power shot will kill off some of the creep wave. Artstyle standing here as well, wants to do something. Wants to get revenge for his skill just now, for his kill just now, his death rather. As it sounded almost like I said skill. It's not the one what I wanted to say. And the next is gonna take a Roshan for it. At least they're gonna try. It looks like Darer doesn't want them to try though. Soulcatcher landing. March of the Machines landing as well. Just a very annoying skill, like I said. Shackle will not latch an Artstyle in the meantime. M is gonna be able to be in a lot of trouble. Force Staff is there as well, as the Force Spirits are forcing him down. And it does look like NEXT.kz is gonna be able to take this Roshan fairly uncontested. Well, at least not anymore. Lone Druid picking up the Aegis, as we see Lone Druid already finished its Radiance up, has got a double damage rune, has got boots, it's got an Orb of Venom, and it's just what you want to do with the Lone Druid. He's been able to get his farm up on the bottom lane a lot, and was able to kill off the Enigma on there as well. So just has a happy time, has been doing what a Lone Druid should. But he's gonna be up first as a very heavy pusher of the Tinker as well. And even the Bear will take damage from the March of the Machines. If they want to push in, if there's gonna be level 4 March of the Machines, and Tinker will put up a couple of stacks on that on top of each other, then he will, well, he and the rest of NEXT.kz will have a very tough time pushing into the base. But at the same time, same can be said for Darer. If they want to push into the base of NEXT.kz at some point, then they will have to kill off the Bear, because the Bear will stand there with the Radiance, will kill off the creeps, and it will be a very difficult subject to deal with. He has so much HP, and he is just very tanky, and yeah, it's gonna be tricky for them to do that regardless. And you want to have some creeps there always, because then otherwise you have the backdoor protection, and you can also want the tower to be shooting creeps and not you. Something to keep in mind. 3,300 gold up on the Invokers. I'm curious to see what he's going to go for. Still has his Iron Branches in his bag. Kind of expected him to pick up a magic wand instead of that one, especially with a Tinker on the other side who will be able to spam out his spells, but it looks like he doesn't really want that. Artstyle in the meantime killing off some Ancients, has not been able to buy anything up since his Vanguard has got 1k gold up on him, as we have maybe something going on the top lane. Enchantress taking a kill from Goblin, getting shackled. Do they want to go for this? Impetus there as well. Disruption will save Chan's life for now though. Soulcatcher, Demonic Purge up on Mantis, will get webbed. Rockets fly, Goblin here now too. God's here now too. Picks up a couple lasers, unlucky. Shackle does not latch this time though. Chen takes his creep back again. The God's in a lot of trouble. Mechanism used though will be up again. And the frostbite up on Chen. It will go down here. Hand of God helping out. Nice shackle. Power shot disruption there to save the life of the Chen. Meteor will fall down and force stab into the wrong side. Invoker taking the kill for that one. Or actually that was a force stab from the Darer. No, it was not actually. Shadow Demon going down. Arcel on the run. Mag on the run. A TP in from the Tinker. I think I saw that happening. No, a TP out rather. He was out again as Mantis is silent. Still wants to chase down on Arcel. Will try to land a shackle shot. Will he be able to do so though? I don't think so. He still wants to. Blinks wants his team to be there with him, but it's nighttime and Arcel so fast he's not going to be able to keep up with that one, as M is on his way out as well and has picked up his Mintro Hammer. Just needs 300 more gold to pick up his BKB. As we see the bear just standing here, taking gold. That's just the power of the bear, and that will be Lone Druid continuously farming. Even though if he's in fight himself, or if he is just standing still, he will still get farm. That's just the power of the Lone Druid. And the gold graph is going to favor NEXT.kz right now. Same thing goes for the experience graph. Not very surprising. They have been able to take the last couple of team fights, last couple of kills with that, as well as the advantage in towers that they have. Only one tower left for Darer on their side, a tier 2 tower in the middle lane. So, there again. Tinker TPing to the top lane to continue his farm there. And Zek continue his farm, but rather he'll just probably push. Hello, Martin Machines. That Martin Machines level 3 right now. Just one more level for that maxed out. I am a fan of Martin Machines, that's why I mention it so much. Or at least I'm a fan of Martin Machines if I'm in the team of the Tinker. Because I know how annoying it is to fight against it. So Windrunner picking up an ultimate or probably wants to go for a Sheepstick. Just to make sure that if there is indeed a hero making trouble up on the Radiant Dire side, that he will be able to sheep it. And that's probably going to be the Tinker, just so he's not going to be able to TP out of there. 1300 gold up on the Tinker as he picked up a 4-staff. And we see it used right now as there is some harassment going off on Reese, but he won't be able to kill it off by himself, I think. Or will he? Later. March to the machine. No. Nothing else. It looks like NEXT.kz is waiting for someone to come and take this farm. This is a lot of farm on this lane, and they're waiting for maybe Arcel to come there and be tricked, and then they might be able to take a kill. Oh, there's a Tinker. That might be what they were waiting for. And there's the Martin Machines though. You can't really be pushing into that one, or you can. You cold snap. 4-step in, but 4-step out as well. Arcel's here as well, landing a void up on the Evoker. Shackle on Arcel though. There's no Martin Machines to save his life. Rockets will still hit. Power shot will go off, but 4-step will save his life, or at least save his life, save himself from the damage that would have otherwise been taken. Arcel silently unlucky. Hand of God going through. Okay, so once again unlucky. Lucky going down. Tinker taking the kill. Mag pops his beacon. He wants to use a black hole, but he is out of position. Getting picked off. Evoker taking the kill. That is not what you want to do if you got an enigma, you finally got your BKB, you want to do your black hole, you're looking for the right position, but if you're not getting it, that's so disappointing. Disruption going off, Phonic going down to the Lone Druid as Invoker gets picked up here as well, where G is just landing some rockets on Stalkite, and we'll pick him up with a laser. Mantis landing a shackle as Lisa does not latch to anything. And Tinker's gonna TP away from this one, doesn't want to be here anymore. There's still a bear here as well in the mix of all of this together with Mantis. The bear itself, as in the master of the bear, is no longer there. He's on the top lane continuing his farm. Arcel's gonna try to pick up the farm here. As this fight here on the bottom lane, I think I can say that it was an even fight, that's what I'm gonna say. It definitely was an even fight. If there would have been a black hole, that would have been a difference. But it was a fairly even fight. Black hole is actually the one thing that Darer is exceeding, and I mean Darer has the more team fight than NEXT.kz do. They really need to get that going to have the advantage. Other than that, they're quite even teams. I even think the Lone Druid might be a bit more powerful right now in late game than the Tinker is. The late game is just more annoying, but he's easier to deal with if you put your mind to it. If you know that you're gonna have to deal with a Tinker that's quite big. For Lone Druid, that's just a lot more difficult, especially since you just need the damage to get him down, and there's no real hard carry, so that damage there is not really that obvious. Bear taking a laser. They want that bear. He gets 10% home. With the blink. With the blink. Smoke up on NEXT.kz. Placing a ward. Will they find someone? Yeah, they will find Phonic. Cold snap. puts himself on the disruptions. I hope that his teammates will be here, but his teammates are not here. He is gonna go down for sure. The wonder is who's gonna take the last hit, and that's gonna be equal on his Invoker. And that was just an easy pick off and a useful smoke for NEXT.kz. Don't catch landed on Matt, but it will be off again before the rest of the team tries to, as in the rest of the Darer team tries to defend this tower. They're actually not going to try at all. Invoker taking the kill for the tower as well, getting some nice gold up on him, as he has picked up an ultimate orb as well and got 3,300 gold. Will they go for 2 sheepsticks? That would be a bit overkill, but still quite useful. Of course, sheepsticks are very useful items to have. And it looks like they want to push into this tower. And this is the power of NEXT.kz with the bear. They're just gonna let it hit, and you're not gonna be killing off the bear that easy. Mag still wants to pop up this black hole. Has got a BKB up, but still needs to get that quick position in. He's walking in there. He wants it. He wants it. He's looking for it. Can't find it. It's being forced back, and there's the BKB. There's the black hole. Only catches Reeves though. But will Reeves go down? Mag will probably go down when the BKB is ended, when the black hole is ended. There we go. Reeves still goes down, but has got the Aegis, so we'll be back up again as we have Arcel on the run again after being saved by the disruption. Reeves pops his bear form, wants to go for more kills, wants to go for Phonic, is gonna get Phonic as well. Shackle shot latches, didn't even need the Legend Invoker taking a double kill for that one. And that's Chen on the way out, and Tinker is not here yet. He is regenerating in the base and will try to push out the bottom lane in the meantime, TPing there. As he wants, well, not pushing out the bottom lane, he wants to get a kill. He's gonna come in from behind. Don't know if that's the best thing to do. Fortification is on. Arcel running in there. There goes the tier 3 tower. Is it gonna be the barracks as well? Rocket, laser, landing on Mantis. Mantis on the way out. Arcel getting picked off here. Windrunner taking the kill. She is gonna be in a lot of trouble. Deafening Blast doesn't hit on him though, but he is on so low HP. He has to go back right now, and that will leave the barracks bare once again. Yeah, I did say that, sorry. Yeah, bad. The bear barracks, where there's a bear standing in front of it, sorry. I could not think of another word with that bear having stand there. It's almost the same words, but yeah, never mind. Pun intended. Power shot. Mats is not done yet, even though it's very low on life. There he goes, TP's out. Wanted to shoot something still before going away. Meteor. Hello, Invoker. Trying to keep that lane pushed out. Trying to keep those supports busy so that they can't plan anything else to try and take this back, because so far Mans is taking this advantage in gold as well as experience as well as all. I look at this and I see first, whoa, Lone Druid has not died yet once this game, has been able to be very safe on the bottom lane, but actually right when I wanted to say that one, I saw Enchantress, and she's died 10 times. And that's just very sad. Of course, it's good that she takes the attention away from her team to sacrifice herself, but it's just quite painful. Even though after last time I said that she already died 7 times, she has only died 3 times since then. So a very good accomplishment there. But yeah, 10 of the 16 kills are on Enchantress, and that might mean also that, you know, you look at this kill score, you see, oh, okay, fairly even, only 4 kills difference. But if you consider that it's only it's mostly Enchantress getting killed off. Of course, it is good to get kills up on heroes, but once you've killed off a hero that much, the kill score does not matter that much anymore. I mean, it just means that the other heroes of NEXT.kz are not killed off that much, and that might be actually a painful thing. As you see, Tinker has only been killed off once so far, Enigma 6 times, so you can read it for yourself actually. Most farmed hero on the map, last hit-wise, is the Lone Druid. Well, he had 3 farm on the bottom lane, so I'm not gonna say anything about that. It's quite logical, and of course he managed to pick up some of the Eidolons as well, as we saw earlier already, as that counts as last hits as well, of course. We will check out the gold per minutes, because I'm quite curious to see how the Lone Druid is doing on that wise. He is on 464 gold per minute. Yeah, there we are. And that is the highest in the game so far. The only one who's close to that is the Invoker on 425. But nobody above 400 on there, as the highest is 319 on the Enigma, and that's actually quite surprising that Enigma is the highest farmed hero on the map, highest gold per minute, as he is also the one that died most of on their side. But apparently that bottom lane for him did work out somehow, as we see Tinker picking up a Scythe of Ice with the money that he had, so we'll be able to sheep stuff for themselves. Windrunner also picked up a Scythe of Ice as well as the Invoker. We saw them being built up as 3 Scythe of Ices up in the game right now. 2 on the Radiant and 1 on the Dire, and both teams know that Roshan is back up again. And NEXT.kz wants it. They want to put it on a lone druid again, who picked up an assault grass and put it on himself, and not rather than on his bear. Gonna use his bear purely to farm, and now gonna use his bear to take down Roshan. Martian Machine will hop out of it. It's only Martian Machine starts here, so everybody with NEXT.kz is fairly safe right now. Power shot, lands. There's Lone Druid still picking up the ages, and I think that Darer should be backing up right here. Artstyle being turned too big. Will they go for him? Shackle does not let force them forward. Will get himself out of danger, but someone who is not out of danger is gone. Who is gonna go down? Void lands on Reese, but he still wants to go for it. We see Goblin being turned too big, getting picked up so fast. Invoker getting a double kill. The rest of Darer backing off. Shackle does not ledge once again upon Artstyle, as he is gonna probably go down. There's a frostbite, and that's a disruption to try and save his life. Will it be enough though? He's gonna try to run away from this one. It's nighttime, so he is extra fast. Is it fast enough though? Power shot will finish the job. Mega kill for Mantis, and that is probably gonna mean the barracks as Enchantress takes another soul catcher. There. Phonic wants to go for it, lands an impetus in return though, and that is gonna be the barracks indeed, and another barracks as well, as they might even rotate to another side to take off that tier 3 tower as well, or who cares about tier 3 towers? Let's go for tier 4 towers rather. NEXT.kz wants to end this now. And Darer and Mag and Phonic are not gonna be able to do anything anymore here. What are they gonna do with the two of them? Not pick up even not even Enchantress will die to them right now, unless there's a perfect black hole catching all 4 of them. All 5 of them rather. Oh, and it does! It does! There is a black hole. Is it going to be enough damage? Does it not? No, there's not. There's the mechanism being used. It was a perfect black hole from Mag, but nobody to do the damage while it was out there. And there goes the barracks, as in the throne goes down. And that is going to be the end of this game, as we are gonna have a short break probably before 6 o'clock, a 15-minute break, because then we'll have NEXT.kz versus Infused. This was a GosuLeague match. Go check out GosuGamers.net for your esports information, also about Dota 2, and there's also a link for the GosuLeague Division 1. You can see the standings, you can see the teams, you can see everything, information about teams as well. Go check that out for sure. My name is Sheever, I am a GosuGamers caster. Go check out SheeverGaming, SheeverGaming.com. Wow, way to go, pronouncing your own website correctly. SheeverGaming.com, where you can see my YouTube, where you can see my chat, Twitter, and Facebook. Yes, wow, English. And yeah, that's gonna be at least the games between Darer and NEXT.kz. Both teams were able to take a win, so 1-1 score for them. Both get a point out of this one, and we will see what NEXT.kz is going to be able to do against Infused as the next match. So stay tuned, and yeah, don't go anywhere.